How is it going, everyone? We are coming up on the time where, yes, the game releases are really going to be heating up, and in this video we're going to be highlighting 10 of the new games dropping this week. Yes, 10 new games, and you've got a lot of big budget titles, you've got a big free-to-play game, and you've got a lot of other smaller games in between that are rounding out the lineup. Let's start off with what I would say is safe to say to be the biggest game release of the week, and that is, of course, The Last of Us Part 1, coming exclusively to the PlayStation 5 for now. It'll eventually be on PC as well. A bit of controversy surrounding The Last of Us Part 1 for obvious reasons with its price point. $70 is the regular price that Sony and PlayStation are going for their PlayStation 5 games. However, The Last of Us Part 1 is a remake of a game that came out 9 years ago. Not only that, it's a game that many of us have already bought twice, with the original and then the remastered release, and now they're asking for $70 for The Last of Us Part 1 without the factions multiplayer, so that's a little bit of a bummer. What you do have is a big visual upgrade upon the original Last of Us. Now, the original Last of Us still looks pretty darn good. This one really coming up to speed as far as a 2022 audience and being on the PlayStation 5. The game looks great, and Last of Us in general is a very, very well-received game for myself and many others. It could be one of, if not your favorite game of all time. I wouldn't say it's my favorite game of all time, but definitely among the top 15, maybe top 10. I love the original Last of Us. I love the dynamic between Joel and Ellie, and to revisit that story, that's going to be great to see for me. Would I have liked to see the multiplayer component included? Absolutely. But at least you get left behind, right? And yeah, the $70 price tag, definitely not something I am all too down with, but you do get the visual improvements, you do get a ton of new accessibility features, which I do have to give Naughty Dog credit on that. Really liking that they are doing that, and you've got things like extra outfits, you've got a model viewer, and other minor improvements, but the visual upgrades are nice to see, and there are going to be gameplay improvements on top of that. Whether you buy it now, whether it goes on your wish list and you buy it down the line on a sale, it'll be nice to revisit The Last of Us, and now to do it with upgraded visuals. Next up, we have a pair of anticipated free-to-play games, Phantasy Star Online 2, and then you also have Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. There is some back and forth on which people like better. New Genesis is the more modern version in terms of having an updated graphics overhaul, updated gameplay, everything like that. Some people prefer the content that Phantasy Star Online 2 is going to offer you. You'll be able to check out both on PlayStation 4, so that's going to be really nice to have. Not only that, these games are completely free to play, so if you want to jump in, see what it's all about, get a couple of friends online as well, you'll be able to do that. Now, I should note that these games are very, very sizable install file sizes on PC. It'll be interesting to see what the file sizes are on PlayStation, because if you have a PS5 with the out-of-the-box storage, yeah, downloading 80 to 100 gigs of content, that's going to be a sizable undertaking. But nonetheless, free-to-play games at the end of the day, and you'll be able to check them out come August 31st. Next up, another major remake, Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed. Yes, Destroy All Humans 2 is back after the success of the first Destroy All Humans and its remake. Crypto is back with a license to probe. The alien invader returns groovier than ever. Experience the swinging 60s in all of its chemical-induced glory and take revenge on the KGB for blowing up your mothership. You'll have to form alliances with members of the very species you came to enslave. The game is priced at $39.99, and surprisingly, it is a next-generation exclusive. I was not expecting that when it was initially announced. I figured we would be getting a PlayStation 4 release. Nonetheless, it'll be on PlayStation 5. Key features note: explore 1960s Mother Earth and unload your trusty saucer all over her fictional cities. Defend a much larger, much more open world from those who seek to undermine your mission. Grind them up into DNA cocktails to upgrade your skills. Invite a friend over for twosome and enjoy the full story in local two-player split-screen cooperative play. Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed will be out on August 30th. Next up, a brand new LEGO game, and a pretty interesting one. We have LEGO Brawls. Dream up the ultimate minifigure brawlers and bash your way through all of your favorite LEGO themes in the first team action brawler set in the LEGO universe. Play with friends at home or around the world and see how you stack up against the competition. Battle through epic LEGO themes from the swashbuckling shores of Barracuda Bay to the waterlogged caverns of Ninjago Seabound to a dusty Wild West saloon and the mythical Monkey Kid Jungle. All of your favorite LEGO themes are brawlable. Collect unlockable minifigures, power-ups, and emotes along the way. Cross-play with friends across platforms. Battle and build your way to the top of the global leaderboards as well. LEGO Brawls is scheduled for release on September 2nd. Next up, we have Made in Abyss Binary Star Falling into Darkness. What a title for this one, coming from Spike Chunsoft. Experience the awesome power of the Curse of the Abyss, as well as the astonishing legendary entities known as the Primeval Creatures. Prepare to glimpse the world of Rico and her friends. Another story takes place many days after Rico and Reg depart for the Abyss. The world's sole remaining unconquered chasm, the Abyss, is the stage where many adventurers are born and disappear. Those who appear in these stories are mesmerized by the power of the Abyss and aim for the bottom of the netherworld. The story about to be told is of the adventures of a nameless cave raider in the Abyss. Relive the world of the Abyss in a 3D action RPG. An original story and the anime cast do reprise their roles for fully voiced event scene. Made in Abyss Binary Star Falling into Darkness will be out on September 2nd. Next up, another anime title, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. The game notes stunning visuals authentic to the art style. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R captures the over-the-top art style that is vintage JoJo, allowing you to experience the JoJo universe with powerful imagery as if the manga had come to life. Now you too can freely move the characters created with your own hands and feel as if you're inside the manga, where graphics and text meet to invoke the characteristics. 50 playable characters from all of the JoJo arcs, a variety of different game modes: All-Star Battle Mode, Arcade Mode, Online Mode, Versus Mode, Practice Mode, and Gallery Mode. The All-Star Mode features not only clashes between characters from the original game, but also brand new battles that are unique to All-Star Battle R. You can play through over 100 battles with various settings and conditions. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R drops on September 1st. Next up, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection contains 13 prior release classic games. This collection is a great place for gamers to experience these popular titles on PlayStation. You've got a variety of different titles: TMNT Arcade, TMNT Turtles in Time, TMNT, TMNT 2 the arcade game, TMNT 3 the Manhattan Project, TMNT Tournament Fighters, TMNT 4, TMNT Turtles Tournament Fighters, the Hyperstone Heist Tournament Fighters, Fall of the Foot Clan, Back from the Sewers, and Radical Rescue. And you've got a couple of online titles in there as well, with the arcade Turtles in Time, Hyperstone Heist, and Tournament Fighter. So a full collection here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection is dropping on August 30th. Next up, we have the release of a incredibly well-received PC title, and that is Inscription. If you want a darker, story-driven card game, this is the one to be on the lookout for. Inscription is an inky black card-based odyssey that blends the deck-building roguelike, escape room-style puzzles, and psychological horror into a blood-laced smoothie. Darker still are the secrets inscribed upon the cards. The game has had an overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam. 70,000 reviews, 97% of those reviews have been positive. It's gotten really strong reviews, and if you like the darker look, if you're a fan of these card games that have very interesting ways of executing their gameplay, I think Inscription is going to be something you really do enjoy. The game will be out on August 30th. And lastly, we have Commandos 3 HD Remaster. Fallen Soldier Commandos 3 HD Remaster sends you to the relentless and unforgiving battlefields of Europe, remastered in high definition, including reworked 3D models and textures, improved controls, and refined UI. Obviously, this is going to be a bit of a throwback. It's an RTS remastered, and it will be released on PlayStation as well. In this revamped third installment of the acclaimed real-time tactics series, lead a notorious special forces unit deep behind enemy lines during World War II, help the Allies to victory in high definition with improved controls and UI. Commandos 3 HD Remaster will be dropping on August 30th, and that's gonna do it for me. Again, a loaded lineup of new games this week. There's gotta be something you find interest in. Even if you're not picking up The Last of Us Part 1 day one, I imagine for a lot of you it will be going on the wish list, and you'll be waiting for a sub $20 price point. Phantasy Star Online 2 and New Genesis, both free-to-play titles. Destroy All Humans 2, a nostalgic title that is getting a full remake, and so much more. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.